Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all well. Today is Thursday, the 17th of November. I have a shop update on Saturday. So it's last minute rush to get things made day to day. And it's going to be a bead weaving day. I'm currently wearing a vest, a t-shirt, a jumper, and then this big fluffy warm hoodie thing over the top that my sister bought for me. Because it's a chilly one today. So I'm going for warmth over style. I hope you don't mind. But today I'm going to be bead weaving a bunch of Christmas things, hopefully. I've got some snowmen to make. I've finally gone upstairs and brought down my 24 karat gold plated beads so I can do some Father Christmases. Very exciting. And yeah, that is what the day is going to consist of. A whole lot of tea drinking because it's cold, and a whole lot of bead weaving because shop update needs must. I kind of wanted today to be photography day, but it's absolutely chucking it down and it's grey and miserable, and tomorrow is meant to be nicer weather, so I'm going to hold off because I have a bunch of sock sets that will be going in the shop as well. So I might twist some of them up later on, and then they're all ready for tomorrow's photos. Very exciting. So let's stop procrastinating because it's already 20 to 10. I sat and I knit for a bit this morning with Miso on my lap. Miso is my black and white cat. I have two cats, not four, two. I have Kimchi, who's a black cat. She's upstairs on the bed. And then Miso, who is down here. And yeah, she was on my lap for a bit this morning. So I was knitting whilst I enjoyed a cup of tea, numero uno, and I'm about to make numero dos. I might try and watch some terrible Christmas films today because I love a terrible Christmas film. But our D&D group is, we're currently planning a casino heist. So I've been told that I need to watch Ocean's 11 because I've not watched it before. So I might see if Ocean's 11's on Netflix or Amazon Prime and do that as my homework for D&D. So then I can start a WhatsApp group and we can plan for a heist because I've not watched it before. I also have Critical Role to finish. Basically, I've got a lot of stuff to watch. Okay, so I've just tried to find Ocean's 11 on any of the streaming platforms that I'm subscribed to, and it's not anywhere. And I don't know if I want to pay for it because I'm a cheapskate and I have these streaming platforms. So I'm watching terrible Christmas films on Channel 5. I'm just going to go through them. They're going to be terrible. I'm very excited. I'm starting off with Christmas in London, which I think is just going to be the holiday, but worse. Hey troops, so it's still raining. We have an angle change because Kimchi decided she wanted to sleep in my chair that I was sat in. So I've moved to the sofa. The sofa, lovely. Christmas in London, which is also called A Christmas Exchange. Why do these films have two names? I do not know. Was as terrible as I thought it would be. And now I'm on to An Unforgettable Christmas, which is also shockingly bad. I've moved on from bead weaving snowmen and I'm now bead weaving tiny Father Christmases because they're really cute, and basically I'm just trying to speed bead as much as I can, and I don't really want to be in the top floor room because it's really noisy when it rains up there because it's in the roof. So I'm holding off for a bit longer until maybe the rain lessens up. Who knows? Who knows? So if you have been paying attention, the wrong word because it sounds a bit pretentious. If you've been seeing on my Instagram, that wasn't great English, but we'll roll with it. 4 of my advent calendars that I've posted out have got lost. Within the UK. They ended up going to Heathrow Airport because they must have got mixed up in a bag of international parcels. And this means so I had 5 extra dyed up. I've never ever had an issue with advents before going lost, ever. So any extras I've had, I've just been able to sell, but I always have extras in case. So I sent them out. So far, 2 of the 4 lost ones have arrived to where they were meant to go. So I have sent postage labels to those people so they can send them back to me. And then, yeah, hopefully I'll just be £300 down instead of £600 down, which is much better, much better. I was quite stressed. So once I have the advent calendars in my house, because I don't want to make any lofty promises until then, I will pop them either on the website or I'll just announce on Instagram stories that they are available to purchase, because, yeah. Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how much of a relief it is to know that they've appeared, because it's an awful lot of hard work for awful lot of hard work for it to just get lost, you know? So I'm excited that they've appeared and that hopefully I'm going to be able to sell them, because I had a few people inquire about them and ask if I dyed up any extra, and I always do. I always do. One for myself, and then I dyed 96 in total, and I keep one for myself. I made this one with last year's. And yeah, it's just such relief to know that they're finally making an appearance, and that they're not just destined to be lost forevermore. So yeah, very, very exciting, very exciting. So yesterday was mine and Mario's 3rd wedding anniversary. Very nice. Went in town, had a quick look around the Christmas market, had my first glühwein of the year. I love me some glühwein. And went and got pizza. It was delightful. It was a very nice way to spend a wedding anniversary. My husband is a baker. For those who do not know, last year he set up his own bakery, which means he works very, very long hours, especially this time of year. Sorry, I'm looking up the stitch marker pattern on my phone. Usually I have one made that I can copy from. I do actually have one in my notions pouch, but I just haven't. It's over there. It's with the cat, and I don't want to disturb her because she's very buried. I can't work out. Oh, I see now. That's her head. I was like, I thought it was her leg. It's fine. But yes. Yes. So I have some sock sets going in the shop, but not heaps. I really wanted to have loads more done. But I forget. Every single year I forget. I finish Advents and I think, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. And then I'm so burnt out from Advents that I just don't want to think about dyeing yarn ever again. Which is so stupid. But then this year I finished Advents and went straight into berry pre-orders. And then they took longer than I thought they were going to. So I just haven't had as much time to make for this shop update as I wanted to. But we've got some new fun sock sets going in. I might have to keep one for myself. And I'm trying to make as many stitch markers as I can. And then I'll have a final shop update in December, first weekend of December. That one I think is going to be later in the evening. Basically what's happened is that I decided that's where my shop update was going to be, because Mario has a market on that day. I always help him out with that market because it's a busy one. And turns out that market, which is usually finishing at 12:30, is actually on 11 until 5 p.m, 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. So I'm not going to be able to do a 4 p.m. shop update like I usually do, because I kind of need to be near a computer in case anything messes up. Even if I schedule it all to go, I can't trust that it's just going to happen. So it might be a later in the evening one. But that's okay, I think. Don't you think? And then we're on the home straight to Vlogmas. We're so close to Vlogmas, it's happening. I'm going to have to do Vlogmas a little bit differently this year. I was chatting to the Biscuit Brew crew about this in Monday's video. Biscuit Brew crew are on Patreon, if you weren't aware. And I'm going to pre-record some of the videos. My parents are coming up and they are staying for almost a week at the beginning of December. Now, I am very awkward around filming or when filming around other people. And I just want to really focus on spending time with them. I might do little snippets and then like edit them together for when I catch back up. But yeah, I'm going to be pre-recording at the end of November. Still going to be opening my advents. It's still going to feel hopefully like a Vlogmas feels. I'm going to get the Christmas jumpers out early. We'll be decorating the tree in that time and going Christmas tree shopping. You know, it's all the standard fare. It's just going to be at the end of November instead of at the beginning of December. And I hope that that's okay for everyone. If it isn't, well, tough nanas to you all, because that is how I'm doing it this year. I'm still trying to work out the best way of delivering perks to Patreon. I had initially thought about uploading the videos to Patreon so the patrons wouldn't have to watch ads, but I don't know now because people have YouTube Premium and I forgot that that existed, so I don't know anymore. It's either that or I just close Patreon for December and January. That's quite a long time to close it, especially around Christmas. It's an expensive time of year. But we'll see. We shall see. But what are you doing? Why are you over there? You literally could be in your little basket all snuggled up. You're now going to boot this pen. I can see it in your eyes. Let me just sort that out for you. There you go. Why do cats do that? They're just like, boop, knock pens everywhere. Right, so I finished my little Father Christmas. He's a little cutie poo tootie. I love these. They're so cute. And yeah, I'm going to keep watching An Unforgettable Christmas. So far what's happened in it is I'm pretty sure it's Alice from Twilight, and the mum from Sister Sister is a doctor, but Alice from Twilight's in it, and she falls over carrying a wedding dress, hits her head and forgets the last 2 years of her life, so currently thinks she's engaged to someone else. Very interesting. Now, I do know for certain that this can happen because someone that I went to university with and studied with, I wouldn't say we were like close friends, but like we were getting friendly at the beginning of final year, and then she hit her head really, really hard and forgot 2 years of her life, which is mad. It's crazy, crazy town. Yeah. I don't know if it ever fully came back. I lost touch with her because, like I say, we were getting close in that final year of university, and it happened in the final year of university. So she kind of forgot that we were friends. She knew who I was because it was a 4-year course, but she forgot we were friends. She forgot that she'd lived abroad. She forgot she'd lived in China. It's very sad, but hopefully, yes. So I do know that it's a thing that happens, but hopefully, well, I mean, it's clear that she's going to get back with her ex-fiance, isn't it? Really? It's very clear. I know that. I don't even need to finish this film, but I'm going to. And then I'll start another terrible Christmas film because I love it. Ocean's 11 is not on anything, but apparently coming to Prime in 3 days. What are the chances? Anyway, that was lovely catching up with you all there. I hope you enjoyed watching me bead weave a tiny snowman. And I'm going to keep bead weaving Tiny Father Christmases. Maybe I'll do some Mrs. Claus. Maybe. Hey folks, so I've taken a brief bead weaving pause because I have a bub on my lap. A bub. And I thought I'd get a tiny bit of knitting done because I was not concentrating on bead weaving at all. So I took a bit of a break. Sometimes my brain needs it. So I'm currently hosting the Advents of December's Past knit and crochet along. I need to make the survey for that so people can actually start to enter. Now we're over halfway through the month. It's probably about time. I am knitting the Brioche Adventure Shawl by Yona Tantolov, and I'm using, sorry cat, using my 2021 for the Fibre Fox Advent Calendar, and I'm just about to fade into, well, I am fading into day 8 now. So that's days 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. Yeah. Brioche. I'm really enjoying it. It's actually really good. I don't know if I'm going to use all 24 colours in it, but I'm going to basically make it until I think it's as long as it needs to be. And then any extras can just go into a blanket, and that's absolutely fine. But yeah, Georgie did a gorgeous job dyeing up this Advent. I'm loving it. I don't have a seasonal stitch marker on. I feel like I need to rectify that. I should fish out my seasonal stitch marker. I don't know where I put it. I brought it over here. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, I should fish out a seasonal stitch marker to pop on it. Oh, actually, my Father Christmas is right on the top. So I could pop him on. Keep it, because I currently got a cherry blossom because it went with the pastel theme, but I should make it more seasonally appropriate instead. But I'm very much enjoying this knit. It's mindless enough to where I can just like pick it up and put it down. I was able to work on it in D&D, which I feel like is a very important factor, because you're just doing the same every single row, and then every so often you do garter stitch. But it's a decrease, it's an increase, it's a brioche. It's nice. It's a nice knit, and it's not too complicated. So I can knit it while watching the telly. I can knit it, like I said, while playing D&D, and I'm able to concentrate on whatever I'm watching or doing at the same time as knitting, which is nice, very nice. It's going very dark. The rain has paused. It's going very dark. I always feel like my work day is over really early in the summer, in the winter, which is so stupid because it's not. It's the same length of time in theory. I mean, it's not. I don't have a work schedule. You know, I work from this time to this time. That's not how that works. But I just feel very unmotivated to do work in the winter. I just very much want to hibernate and nap all the time. I wish I was a cat in these moments, but that's okay. But I'm just going to knit on this just for a little bit longer. I'm currently watching a Christmas film called The Christmas Time Traveller. It's really bad, really bad. It's about this bloke who's from 1903 and he travels forward in time. They haven't said what year it is, but the description said 2020, but it isn't 2020 because 2020 had a global pandemic and there were people actually looking around a museum, so it's clearly not 2020. But the film hasn't said what year it is. It's probably so it doesn't date it, but yeah, it's a weird film. Like the lead bloke, easy on the eyes, but very little substance, and just kind of what you want from a Christmas film. It's really bad. I love a bad Christmas film. Just because I'm complaining about the Christmas film doesn't mean I'm not enjoying the Christmas film. So I am going to continue to watch it and knit for a little bit longer on my shawl before I start bead weaving again. Very low concentration at the moment. I don't know what it is, but such is life. The joys of being self-employed. You can take breaks when you want, but the difficulty is that you've got no one to answer to, no one to hold you accountable for your work. So that's why I went live. It's why I did live streams when I was working on my berries, because I needed the accountability. Because if I was streaming from my phone, I couldn't be on my phone. But yeah, I've got more Father Christmases to make. I've made a couple. By couple I mean 3. So yeah, I've got a few more to make of them, and then try and make something else. I just need to... It's very difficult when you've got a little warm lump on your lap. She's just so cute and snuggly. I'm in fact getting a little bit too warm. I might have to take the shawl off. Just to correct myself, it's called A Timeless Christmas. Also, Miso was sat on my lap and I scooted to rearrange myself and woke her up just as there was a cat's protection ad on the telly. And so she, in her half sleepy state, saw a close-up of a cat and shot off. So now she's very wary that there might be a surprise cat, and Kimchi looks very startled. There's no surprise cat, bub. It was just on the telly. You're absolutely fine. You're absolutely safe. There's no cat that's going to get you, apart from maybe your sister. But you love each other, so that's fine. Hey folks, it's now the end of the evening. It's 8:15. Mario's been in bed for about half an hour now. And I've barely moved from this spot all day. I did get some more bead weaving done, which is very good. But I didn't get any of my yarn twisted, which is kind of annoying. But it rained all day. It's still raining now. And I hate days like this. It's so frustrating. But it's meant to pick up over the weekend. So my shop update isn't until 4 p.m. So if worst comes to worst, if I run out of time tomorrow, because there's not much daylight in a day, I can always photograph stuff on Saturday before the shop update. But hopefully it won't come to that, and I can get up tomorrow when I get up and feed the bubs. Get up, feed the bubs, shower, get dressed, twist yarn, photograph yarn, and any stitch markers that need photographing. And yeah, just get the shop update ready to go. It's my first shop update in quite a long time, since the beginning of October, because I've still got like a ton of yarn in stock from post Yarndale. So I dyed up so much for it, and then I just put it all in the shop. So there's still quite a lot in there. So I haven't been doing that many shop updates. Also, I've also been working on Advents, so that's obviously been taking priorities, and then the berry pre-orders I needed to fulfill. But yeah, so I'm just a bit out the routine of doing shop updates, and I always get like this, and then I don't ever think I get in a routine of shop updates. I used to have a routine of shop updates. I do not have a routine anymore. So but that's all good. I just need to yeah, just get back into the swing of it. I'm going to have some 50-gram sock sets that come with 2 20-gram mini skeins, and then some 100-gram sock sets that will come with a 20-gram mini skein. And yeah, I'm excited. And then just a few stitch markers. Then I really need to start bead weaving, or at least planning the stitch markers that I'll be taking to yarn shows next year. Any that I happen to do. I don't know how many I'll do next year. Yarn shows, that is. So yeah, not the most productive day I've ever had, but at the same time, not the least productive day I've ever had. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Sorry that it's not been the most diverse of activity in the vlog today. Some days are just like that. Bead weaving, and plus it was raining, so I didn't really want to go for a walk because it was quite heavy rain all day. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you did enjoy this video. I will be doing part 2 of the Advent patterns next week, and then Vlogmas. Very exciting. Very exciting. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. The vloggy check-in. We love to see it. Soon we'll be back to the daily check-in. Good times all round. Let me know what you've been knitting. Are you taking part in the Advents of December past? Knit and crochet along? All of that fun stuff. Let me know. Do you have an Advent calendar for this year ready, lined up? Yarn or otherwise? And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe. I try and post a video here every week, and I do post a bonus video up on Patreon and social media. Links can all be found in the description box below, along with anything else that I think you might need. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. It's been lovely spending the day with you, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.